This is the Global Economic Commodities Scrap Metal and Recycling Report by our Bentley Roll-Off Trailers and Gondola Trailer Scrap Haulers, March 28, 2022. U.S. weekly crude steel production rose to 1.742 million tons. The slow growth economy continues and import share remain a factor. WTI crude oil price rose to $113.90 a barrel, jumping 10.5% for the week. This was on concerns on a major attack on Saudi Arabian oil facilities and concerns over further Russian oil sanctions. U.S. crude oil production remained steady for the 9th week in a row at 11.6 million barrels per day, which is 1.5 million less than pre-COVID. Oil companies are committed to controlled production levels. Good demand is bringing high prices and record oil company prices and profits. The U.S. weekly oil rig count rose to 531, the highest since April 2020. A very slow, steady increase helps stabilize markets. Scrap steel number one HMS price was steady at $531.67 a gross ton. Upward price pressure for April could bring a price increase of $35 gross ton or a lot more. Hot rolled coil steel price rose to $71.33 a hundredweight, which is $14.27 a ton, and this is on good demand and higher raw material prices. Copper price fell to $4.69 a pound, but remains very high. Demand remains good and global production is increasing. Aluminum price rose to $1.74 a pound, which is $38.34, actually $35 a metric ton, near the record high. Australia banned shipping alumina to Russia, with Russia being the world's third largest aluminum producer. U.S. February pending home sales fell 5.4% versus last year, the 9th monthly drop. This was on a shortage of homes, higher prices, and higher interest rates. U.S. March U of M Consumer Sentiment Index. It was revised lower to 59.4, the lowest since August 2011. Inflation was the number one issue, and half of all consumers are concerned about current policies. U.S. February new orders for U.S. manufactured durable goods. They fell 2.2%, the largest drop since April 2020. Machinery and primary metals dropped the most. U.S. weekly initial unemployment claims fell to 187,000, the lowest since September 1969, 53 years ago. Demand for workers was strong as employers try to hold on to workers. U.S. March S&P Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index increased to 58.5, the highest since September 2020. This was on increased demand, fewer supply bottlenecks, and less COVID restrictions. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 106 points to 34,861 as the U.S. Treasury Secretary and the Federal Reserve Chairman were both positive on the economy. Markets, though, are betting the next interest rate increase will be 0.5%, not 0.25%. Roll-off truck parts for sale. Galbraith, Galfab, American, Palfinger, and more. Call us at 734-722-8100 or buy online at bentley.com. Rollers, tarps, shivs, pulleys, tie-downs, pins, cables, and more. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.